Yo! So in the past I made this TikTok video that actually got some views. I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm trying my fucking best, okay? So this video is gonna be 3 facts that you might or might not know about MasterChef Singapore. I think I've talked about this quite a bit that I'm on the show as a production assistant, and then I happened to have a chance to be on the finale episode. I think there are some interesting stuff that we can talk about that you might or might not see on the screen. Very big disclaimer. I might actually be fined for like leaking sensitive information. But I guess in my opinion, it's not really like detrimental or like confidential information. If this video actually disappears in a few days, like you'll know why. Number 1. This is actually a genuine question I got from someone who heard me saying that I was actually on the set for MasterChef. So is the food they're eating now warm? No shot, brother. That shit be cold as ice. So in like different scenes and cuts, if you manage to get a glimpse of the back, you can see that it's actually all cleaned up, you know. And that's because it has been like 3 to 4 hours since the contestants kind of destroyed the kitchen, and like people like me and the art team has to go and clean that shit up. Sometimes they spill onto the floor, which is kinda it's pretty dirty. It's a dirty job. So in these few hours they actually do their interview segment, and yeah, so the food is left there under the aircon in the studio for about 3 to 4 hours. So a natural question in my head is like, how do they actually judge the food then? So after the clock hits 0 and they kind of stop filming, the judges actually walk to all the stations to kind of taste like whatever leftover food there is. Not leftover food lah, more like food that's not made into the final preparation, you know. And yes, I did taste some of the food. When I had the chance to eat it, it's probably about 6 to 7 hours later. Yeah. And the food gets and that's why I know the food is really cold. Alright, number 2. So what happens to the food in the pantry when the show is done? So MasterChef is famous for having like a stocked pantry where all the contestants can go in to get whatever utensils, food or ingredients they want. But in actual fact, most of these things do not get even used at all, especially like the spices and the non-perishables. So after the season's over, it's kind of like free for all, you know. Like someone just told us to like, whatever you want from the pantry, go and take it. Every one of us just grabbed the box and went into. I think that day I kind of walked out with like $200 worth of groceries. Alright, number 3. Okay, this one is actually, I'm kind of scared to reveal this one because it actually might get me in trouble. At the end of the season, where they actually crown the winner, you can see like all the confetti flying and like. So did you know that they actually filmed this part 2 times? Like each with a different winner. They actually did this to not spoil to the contestants and the crew as to who won the entire season. So when it's time for the finale, they can choose whoever's clip they want to show, like whoever won. I guess the funny thing is that, you know, all this confetti that's flying around right now, after they shot the confetti for the first contestant, we had to actually go and pick every single one of these pieces up. So to kind of show like it's a brand new tech, you know. So even after filming, I still didn't know actually who won until I saw the finale. That's when I actually saw myself on TV. Yep, and there you go. 3 facts that you might or might not give a shit about. Or maybe I'm going to jail for this video. Honestly, I did this video to farm clicks on TikTok lah. You know, it's just easier to get views on there, okay? YouTube is kind of hard. I'm trying my best. Sheesh! Goodbye.